Hello and welcome to the second edition of BW Business World Momentum Conference 2025. Today we're here with Puneet Dua. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Okay, so today I want to talk a little bit about SportsBaazi and influencer marketing. So influencer marketing is sort of a huge aspect for you. What I want to ask is, influencer marketing can be a little bit tricky because you're collaborating with someone who already has a pre-existing personal brand. So what kind of criteria do you keep in mind when you're picking out someone to collaborate with, to pick out someone to represent your brand?
So, firstly, my first criteria is that if the influencer is a user, because if they consume our product, content will flow authentically versus me reciting a script or designing a CTA and drive conversions. The easiest will be just to figure out if the creator is using our product. That solves most of it.
So mainly the influencer actually engaging with the product, engaging with SportsBaazi is very important.
Right. So there's like a subject matter expert, and then there are generic influencers. And within those generic influencers, there are various categories. So subject matter expert is a no-brainer. Relevance trumps reach. So even if they have lesser number of views, it does not matter because they're highly relevant and talking to the relevant TG for us. In the generic category, so like when we talk about real money gaming, be it sports or poker or any other hyper casual game, it's a serious subject. People, let's say, someone who's investing in stocks, or let's say someone who's investing in commodity, they're serious, right? So a stand-up comedian versus someone who's reviewing an automobile or a mobile device, right? The someone who's reviewing the automobile or the mobile device will make more sense for us because generally you would watch a stand-up comedian while you're having a meal, when you're wanting a break, you want to laugh and chill. You won't go to a real money gaming site in that zone
Right.
and convert, right? Because your mindset is totally different at that time. Whereas when you're watching a video while you're reviewing your next purchase with a mobile phone or an automobile, you're in that serious zone. You're looking for information. You're looking forward to evolve yourself into that subject, right? So that is the right moment, which is serious, right? And that could lead to a conversion. So finding those gaps, subject matter experts become our top priority, followed by serious content and ignore the casual content, which is more so for fun. So that's why the collabs that we do will always not have really big numbers in terms of views, but very good qualitative conversions.
That makes a lot of sense. So now let's talk a little bit about your media mix. How much of the marketing budget is actually going towards influencer marketing for SportsBaazi? I assume it's quite a lot.
So within the acquisitions department, it would be somewhere around 60%, but overall in the marketing, branding, and retention scheme of things, a little shy of 20%. And we drifted away from conventional performance marketing a couple of years ago and focused on UGC and establishing communities, regional communities, and even let's say event-based communities. Let's say like the IPL is the Super Bowl of India, right? So there is a lot can be done around it, right? Pre, during, and post, because it's a 2 month festival more so.
Incredible. Okay, I think this has been a really insightful conversation. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Kia.
Amazing.